Welcome to the installation instructions video for Weiner Sottezza II, your aid for the simple and professional installation of the Sottezza II. If the Sottezza II is ordered at the same time as a Weiner Teresa, it will be prepared on request. In this case, the installation position must be determined and drilled. Find out in this video what it is you need to pay particular attention to. We have already unpacked the awning. You will find detailed instructions for assembly in the box of this awning. There is a quick installation guide in addition to the instructions for assembly. And here the contents of the accessory box: side channels, brackets, cassette brackets, cover for the side channel brackets and cassette brackets, fixing sliders for the side channels and cassette, fixing sliders for the side channel brackets and cassette brackets, 2 foam blocks, 1 10mm open-ended spanner, a breakout cable for drive adjustment, 2 lock bolts, miscellaneous attachment screws, attachment of fabric guide profile for opti-stretch constructions, and 3 different drill templates. For installation, a rechargeable screwdriver with miscellaneous drills, a 3mm Allen key, a 10mm open-ended spanner, a 4mm Allen key, a Phillips screwdriver, a soft face hammer, a stop bracket, and a long tape measure to measure the diagonal line. We have 3 different drill templates. Please fold the drill templates at the specific marking. Caution: these arrests may not be folded. Next, we need the distance between centre lines and then the diagonal line to see if the existing roof is all rectangular construction. To do this, I need a second worker.
Okay.
Next, I take the folder drill template and mark the mounting holes. Please use the matching drill, either a 5.5 drill for the tapping screws or a 3.8mm drill for the self-tapping screws. Repeat this procedure with the second drill template for the side channel bracket. This is also folded without the arrests being folded. With this template, mark the side channel bracket and drill the required holes irregular. I will now bolt the head plate bracket. Ensure that this is bolted the right way round. Carry out the same procedure on the other side. Carry out the same procedure with the side channel brackets. Ensure that this is bolted the right way round. With the side channel brackets and the box profile bracket, we have a play from left to right at approximately 1 centimetre forwards. Before we attach the cassette, we will check the spacings of the cassette bracket once again. This amounts to cassette dimensions minus 6mm actual outer edge of bracket and outer edge of bracket. We have now prepared just about everything. We will now carry the awning inside and hang it up. We have a mounting aid to facilitate the work. The cassette is pushed into the brackets forwards from the rear. We take these foam blocks to secure. I will now bolt the bracket to the awning. Now bolt with a spanner included in the delivery. Ascend the protection profile approximately 20 centimeters so that the cover of the profile can be loosened. Put out the front deflection pulleys far enough to be able to put in the side channel, the provisions of the side channel. Please insert and fix fixing sliders in the side channel. And we will now insert the front deflection pulley. Pay attention to the rope guide. Carry out the same procedure on the other side. On this patio roof, I will show you the version with OptiStretch. I will pull out a piece of fabric guide profile and thread it into the fabric.
Und fädel es in das Tuch ein. Jetzt führe ich das Tuchführungsprofil in das Ausfallprofil. Achten Sie bitte auf die korrekte Seilführung. So.
In this version, the fabric is zipped into the fabric guide. I have no light gap here. I finally fit the locking clip for the fabric guide profile. The clip prevents the fabric guide profile from slipping too far downwards. Otherwise, the installation of the Sottezza II OptiStretch construction is the same as the Sottezza II stretch construction. We will now open the cover of the protection profile to tension the construction. Caution, the instruction is pre-tensioned with the green transport belt. I release the 4mm socket head screw and pull out both sides until it is taut.
Und ziehe beide Seiten stramm.
And mount the two ropes with a rope clamp. I stretch here until the green pre-tension ligament starts to sag. The green pre-tension ligament can now be cut through and removed. I will now tie a safety knot left and right to the rope clamp. I will now tidily fold up the rope and fix the cable ties. My colleague will relieve the construction by pulling the rope to the outside. And I will now fit this lock bolt. I will now loosen the screw from the bottom profile. Carry out the same procedure on the other side. I will now check the rope has wound itself round the rope drum. I will then ascend the awning if necessary. I will correct the rope winding. I do the same thing again on the other side. If the rope guide is operating properly, we can close the box again and remove the lock bolt. Now relieve the construction and remove the lock bolts. The constructions can now be bolted from the front. We also do the same on the other side. We now check the parallelism of the guide rails and the diagonal lines of the entire construction. We then mount the cover of the protection profile and bolt this. Next, I fit the cover of the retaining bracket until it engages. I do the same with all 4 brackets. Now let's mount the crowd cam. And bolt it to the socket head screw. We have an auto install drive here. Carry out the following procedure to regulate the end position. Ascend the awning. Press the stop bar at the desired point and retract the awning in one go. The awning switches off at the top via the torque and the drive is installed. The end position now has been set. Thank you for your interest. I wish you a successful installation.